We hit the asbestos mother lode on Treasure Island on Saturday, April 24th, 2021. High winds on Treasure Island, San Francisco, had flung dangerous asbestos tiles from Hutchins Court roofs. If you breathe tiny asbestos fibers, you can get lung cancer and mesothelioma. Many Treasure Islanders have serious breathing problems. I have to turn the camera on the scene so we know where we were. On the sidewalk outside 1110C. 3 pieces of asbestos lying on the ground. Right here. I should leave the camera on from here on. Then, to show the environment. What's the address here? This is 1110B, and then A is around the corner. Yeah, this is 1110A, right here. There's a bunch of asbestos. There's asbestos at this tree root. There's more asbestos over here in the grass. There's 2 pieces. There's asbestos beyond this piece of wood. This fence is the fence that blocks off Halliburton Court, one of the most toxic dumps on Treasure Island. And I'm going to stop here to show you how close these houses are to this court. They are not occupied, which is very good for the residents who don't live there. But we came out here to video the amount of asbestos that's all over the ground. This stuff has little fibers in it, came off the roof. The little fibers can get in human lungs and give them something called mesothelioma or lung cancer and look at all of it all over this ground. This black stuff, that's the back of one of them. That silvery stuff, that's the front. That's the back of a piece of asbestos there. The silvery stuff is the other side. And look at all the silvery pieces of asbestos here. Okay. Whee! Did you hear that? This is where Asia used to come and do her rounds back here to make her report. Look at the bunch of asbestos here. There's a whole bunch of it on the ground. All kinds of it. And it was on the roof. It's a very good air conditioning heating container. That's why they put it on the roof. It also, it fends off the rain. It's on a roof. I'm going to assume that's asbestos too, because I don't want to disturb the fibers in it. I didn't want to pick it up and disturb the fibers and breathe them into my lungs. And right here is the fence that blocks these houses from a radioactive chemical cleanup zone. Let's see if I can get my camera over the fence on my extension thing here. Yeah, that is Halliburton Court. And there. And that was is a toxic cleanup zone. The Navy is supposed to clean the toxins out of these zones, and they say it's gone, but we know it's not. We know it's not. So I'm scanning. Oh yeah. Hello. Stuck to the top of the fence is a piece of asbestos right there. And the seagulls are going crazy because it's twilight. They take over at twilight. So, let's get some of these addresses from here and see exactly where we are. There's bunches and bunches of it all over the ground. Blew right off the roofs. Kids come back here and play. Security guards have to come back here and do their rounds. This is 1108C. Right there. That is, what's the address there? Oh, it's up there. I can't see it. It's behind me. But look at all over this ground. Now, it'll be really interesting if we go up to those windows and video what those signs say. Let's see if they warn us away from some kind of toxins or other. Oh, look at this huge piece that we both just walked over. Look at that. It's enormous. Look at all this. This is dangerous. Very dangerous for the people who live out here. Luckily, nobody's living here. There's no trespassing. I have the funny feeling it doesn't warn you about asbestos. But if it did, it would be the right thing to do. What does this say? It's just a no trespassing sign, I think. Yeah, that's what this is. Yeah. So, this is 1108C, and I just touched my hand on broken glass. Congratulations to me. Okay. This is 1108 something else. So is it time to go back? Okay. So we did it, and I'm glad. 1108B there. Straight ahead is 1110, and behind that is 13th Street that goes to the gate that opens into Halliburton Court. And this is 1108A right there, which hopefully no one will ever live in again. All right, feel a sense of accomplishment here. And I hope you do too, she said to no one in particular. But it's really nice to see a nice fresh apple down in that grass. It is such nice color contrast. Well, we hit the mother lode of asbestos. I love these tree roots. They're so pretty. And let's see, so this is 1110A now, just to get oriented. It's been so long since I've been out here videoing. I really miss this place. 1110B. (1110C), 1110D. Oh God! And it's the fog is coming in. I can see it's very foggy over there. And here's a bunch of asbestos on the ground, right next to near the houses that are occupied, which are over there. Those are occupied. Yep, it's asbestos right there. This is not safe. And this is Hutchins Court. I talked to a woman a while back who was extremely ill, who lived in that apartment straight ahead, and she was feet from that toxic cleanup zone. Massive amounts of radiation and chemicals behind that fence. Here's more asbestos. It's blown off the roof of that building there. We were just behind that building. 1108, Townhouse 1108. And that hasn't been occupied for a while. Okay, let's see if there's any of this asbestos in this parking area. Hutchins Court. I was all in here following the trail of toxins that the Navy dug out of the ground in 2016 in various places around the island. They did what they called discrete digs, and there was all kinds of stuff all over the place. There was dioxin, there was lead, I know there was VAPs. See how the seagulls take over and they wheel around here at sunset? They're looking for places to rest, I guess, and sleep. They're nesting places for the night. This is 1112D. You can see it's painted in the parking spaces. 1112D is the house there. 1112C is the unit over there. That whole townhouse is 1112, and then the units A, B, C, and D. And this one, what's this one? This is, what's that one? See if you can see it. I think it's 1116 over there at the end. We're walking toward 13th Street now, and that's the dividing line between Halliburton Court and Bigelow Court. Together they're Halliburton Bigelow Court, and they are a toxic cleanup zone, otherwise known as a toxic dump, otherwise known as a SWDA, SWDA, Solid Waste Disposal Area. That's the Navy's cleaned up version name for a toxic dump. And over there is Kepler Court, where we parked. Around this corner is the gate into the Halliburton Bigelow Court cleanup zone. And notice that there are no radiation or chemical signs posted on that gate. The radiation and chemical warning signs that the Navy posted for years on this Halliburton Bigelow toxic dump gate, like those, and that, have been removed. However, they left the signs on another part of this fence. Is that the Navy's admission that they still haven't cleaned this toxic dump? Since the Navy's pattern is to withhold information, we think it could be.